souls of the world. See the Electra, I am here. Yeah. Sharing these good vibes of you. Y'all. So today is episode one of my Chasing a High series. This series came about from me doing my StarSeeds and Drugs video that you can find right here. And the link is in the description box below. But in this video, I pretty much said that starseeds are interplanetary souls that came to Earth to help with this ascensionary process. And so since starseeds are interplanetary souls, they are used to vibrating at a higher frequency that is rather than the slow, low, third dimensional Earth reality. You know, so a lot of starseeds are used to vibrating at 7D and higher, you know, for sure 5D and higher, but 7D and higher. And so to be knocked down a few notches, Earth doesn't feel like home because it's not home. And so a lot of times starseeds tend to dabble in stimuli in order to find something that takes the edge off of being on Earth, this slow, low dimension. And, you know, there's nothing wrong in dabbling just as long as you don't addict. And I don't believe starseeds can be addicted to anything. But that is a theory. And that's not a theory that I want others to try and test out, because addiction is not a good thing. And that's not why I'm doing my StarSeeds and Drugs series. I really just want to relay my path to you guys so you can see me as I am, and then know what I've been through in order to become the soul evolutionary guide and a quantum healer that I am today. Okay, so the first thing that's on the list, you guys, I'm so excited. We're gonna hit it high. First thing on the freaking list is ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is plant medicine. It's been passed down from generations to generations from indigenous tribes in South America. Ayahuasca is made of two plants. It's made of a vine of one plant and leaves of another plant, one plant masculine, one plant feminine in nature, to create this brew. These leaves and vines are boiled, are brewed, are steeped for hours and hours, if not days, to create this dark, thick drink that is ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is traditionally given, administered to people by shamans in a cup, a small cup, a shot, whatever you want to call it. And they do whole rituals. It's not just, hey, we're going to sit down tonight, we're just going to drink some stuff. No, like ayahuasca is something that must be prepped for. It's not a drug. I know you're like, okay, so this is Chasing a High, StarSeeds and Drugs. How is this a drug? It's plants. So ayahuasca is the strongest hallucinogen known to man. It contains a substance within these two plant particles called DMT, dimethyltryptamine. DMT is also found as a street drug, and I have done DMT 9 times, you guys, and that will be a video soon to come right here on this channel, me doing DMT. I just had lipstick on my teeth. Me doing DMT. So dimethyltryptamine is the active ingredient in ayahuasca. The difference between DMT and ayahuasca is that ayahuasca is drunk and administered by shamans, medicine men, medicine women. DMT, I got DMT from what I would like to call the hood shaman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who don't know that they practicing, but they practicing. And it's smoked. It is smoked. And it is, woo, my God, it is trippy as fuck. And I enjoy it. I would like to do it again. But today, the focus is ayahuasca, a purer form, a safer form of getting the same thing, right? So where can ayahuasca be found? I mentioned South America. It is found in the Amazon, the Amazonian rainforest. The Amazon pretty much takes up parts of Brazil and Peru. South America, South America. Ride. So why do people take ayahuasca? People take ayahuasca for multiple reasons. Sometimes people take ayahuasca just to find themselves. They want to know the meaning of life. People take ayahuasca because they want to speak one-to-one with source, with their higher selves. People take ayahuasca just to cleanse and to purify their bodies. These shamans have a thing in certain retreats that you can go to in South America that's called an immersion retreat, which is 28 plus days of ayahuasca ceremonies over and over and over and over and over. And these continuation of ayahuasca ceremonies can help a person heal themselves of actual physical ailments and actual mental ailments as well. And so how can ayahuasca help somebody heal? There is something in the ayahuasca process of taking ayahuasca that's called purging. Purging. You will purge when you take ayahuasca. Some people, they'll throw up. You know, some people, they're the number two, right? They'll throw up, they'll do this, or they'll come out number two. When you do your ayahuasca retreat, they always put like a barf bucket by you in case, because when it happens real quick, and it just, oh dang, I didn't even know that was coming, right? So you will have a barf bucket. So the reason why we're talking about ayahuasca, wait, this just in, you guys, I am hosting an ayahuasca retreat this fall at the end of October in the Smoky Mountains, in the cabin in the mountains. We're gonna do this, and if you didn't know, the fall is the best time to visit the Smoky Mountains, because that's when all the leaves turn orange, yellow, orange, red, brown. Like, it's a very beautiful time to be in the mountains. And so we're gonna take a weekend. Here's the flyer right here. Yes. I am so excited, you guys. Like, that's why we're talking about ayahuasca. That's why we're starting out this series talking about ayahuasca, to pump this retreat. It is me, and it's a very beautiful medicine woman that I know. Her name is Key, and we have decided to take this healing thing to the next level and to tag team the best things that she brings and the best things that I bring into this retreat. If you like more information, please inbox me your questions to zenaelectra88@gmail.com. Whew, I'm excited. So you purge. Some people throw up, and a whole lot. Some people will take a number two, a whole lot. Some people will cry. Some people will laugh. You will laugh and laugh and laugh. Some people will just, you know, whatever. Like, there's a strong emotion that will come out of you when doing ayahuasca, and this is the thing that triggers the healing, a deep physical, psychological, emotional healing within the individual. So a purge does happen when you do ayahuasca. That's the difference between doing ayahuasca and doing DMT. There is no purge in DMT. There is no purge. You skip that step. There is no purge. And the purge is highly necessary in order to receive real enlightenment. Otherwise, you just high. You know, DMT, you just high. You high as a motherfucker. But you just high. With ayahuasca, it's enlightenment. It's something, it's an experience to hang on to and never to be forgotten. Which is what it is, which I love it. And I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. So, what about my experiences with ayahuasca? So I've been into thinking about researching ayahuasca since 2013. I did a video about the same point in time called Walk-ins. In 2013, I fell asleep driving, I wrecked my car, and I feel as if that's when a lot of my enlightenment happened. But also that's when I became aware of ayahuasca and wanting to go to Peru to do an ayahuasca retreat. When I say, not only did ayahuasca find me, but Peru found me. So Miss Medicine Woman Key went to Peru and studied with actual shamans in order to be able to bring this service to people like you and I. And so last year, it found me. Ayahuasca found me. Peru found me. I didn't have to go. I was able and grateful and fortunate to have a one-on-one ayahuasca ceremony over a weekend, and it was amazing. So amazing that I'm bringing this to you. It came to me, and I'm bringing it home to you.
I am bringing him home to you.
Ayahuasca. It was 2 days, 2 ceremonies, and this is what I experienced. Day one was very, it was very beautiful. Day one, this first ceremony was very beautiful. Mother Ayahuasca, mother, even though it's made of a masculine and a feminine plant, its energy is mothering, right? So Mother Ayahuasca, pretty much night one, just said, hello, welcome, darling. Where have you been? How is Earth treating you? It's been a while. Come in and talk to me. Come in, take your shoes off, make yourself at home. Come in and know me better, man.
Come in and know me better, man. Did I already say that?
You did.
So Mother Ayahuasca was very like loving and welcoming, and it just felt like a homecoming. That's all I could think of. I saw the colors, the sights, the everything. It was very, very trippy, but it felt like a big hug from the universe. It felt like a huge hug from the universe. Like, welcome back, my child. My goodness, why have you been away for so long? So also, I didn't tell you about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca appears in its ayahuasca visions as a snake. I did see this snake the first night. I feel like it had multiple heads, but it was like not like the type of snake you would think. It was very the energy was snake, and you know, it kind of moved like a snake, but didn't like necessarily look like one. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have the slanted eye or the, you know, the slit for the eyes and the fangs. It wasn't like that type of snake that I saw, but it was very colorful, very trippy. I felt like it had 2 heads, maybe more, but it was welcoming me back. Hi, come in, get to know me better. Where have you been? I've missed you, my child. Where have you been? You know, it was very like, I felt laughter the first night. Like, I felt happy. I felt like I was laying on my mat and I was just like smiling, hugged, smiling, you know. And that's pretty much, you know, all that I can report for the first night. Lots of visions. Happy, colorful, welcoming snake. So the second night, I took 2 rounds of ayahuasca. The first night, I didn't know that there was going to be another round. I guess I fell asleep, and I was told, oh, well, yeah, I asked if you wanted more, and you didn't say yes or no to wanting more. And so I guess I fell asleep. I was happy. But the second night, I was determined to get my, hey, you want some more? I was like, fuck yeah, I want some more. I'm going to stay up. I'm going to stay, you know, stay here. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to travel too far because I want that second dose. And so the second night, it was very cool. You know, even the taste of ayahuasca is familiar. Like, my soul has done this before. I know this plant. That's why it was welcoming me back. I got the taste and everything was just so good to me. But the second night, it started off very easy breezy, cool. I'm chilling. You know, it wasn't as, hello, darling. It was kind of like, all right, buckle up. It was kind of like, all right, buckle up. So I was like, okay. You know, so it wasn't as sweet, but it wasn't mean either. But it was just like, okay, we're doing this. You know, it was different. And I remember it not being as exciting. Like, for me, when doing ayahuasca, I've been doing DMT for years. So I'm just used to like instant trippiness, falling out of my body. You know, I'm used to the shit, right? Take me there. I'm not saying ayahuasca didn't take me there, but it has to be digested. Like, you drink it, so it has to go through your system. And then the trip kicks up as it goes through your system. Rather than smoking DMT, it's like, down, motherfucker. Ha! You thought you was ready. You ain't ready. But we here. We're going here on. That's what that is. I love it. Be rough. Be rough. A little bit. But anyway, okay. So the second night, I was cruising. And I was like, you know what? Yes, I want the second dose. I sat up. I took the second dose. Laid down. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing sights. I'm, having like little aha moments. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. But then I got hungry. I didn't even mention to you guys, there is a fast before you do ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a very respectable something. You don't just hop into it. You fast. So I spent the whole week on a vegan diet and even fasting the day before the ayahuasca, and you were not supposed to eat until after the ceremony. And so I'm just like, yo, can we eat? I'm hungry. I can eat. I'm hungry. And she was like, okay, if you think it's over, let me turn the lights on. I guess we could eat, And so I'm snacking, fruits, stuff, eating. And then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa. Wasn't okay. Wasn't freaking okay. Ran to the bathroom. Didn't know if it was going to come from the top or the bottom. It came from both. And a whole lot came from both. And then I started to see stuff. Like, when I say it was like a shroom trip times 2,000, like things started to move. I'm in the bathroom and it's dark. And I'm just like, I was in the bathroom in the dark. I don't know why. But I'm just like, oh shit. Things are moving. The ground is moving. The hairs on my arms started crawling. I'm just like, let me get up out this bathroom. I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak out. And so, when I say, after I purged, the trip kicked up to a level that was off the fucking charts. It took me all the way. Let's go all the way tonight. It took me all the freaking way, y'all. It took me all the way. And so, all the way, so much so, her cat started to communicate with me. I was laying there with my eyes closed. I said, yo, your cat is talking to me, man. Yo, your cat is talking. And it was pitch black, right? Because we went back into ritual mode. So it's pitch black. I opened my eyes. This lady has a black cat. I opened my eyes. Her black cat was sitting on the floor looking at me. Talking to me. I scared it when I opened my eyes. It was like, oh shit, I'm here? Her cat was fucking talking to me. You can't tell me nothing else. I've never been so hot when the animal started talking to me. It was, when I say it was amazing, I hit up my little boo thing. I started sending little voice notes, telling him things I have seen. Mother Ayahuasca showed me some things that made me happy. So after the trip kicked up, before the trip kicked up, before I ate, I saw some things, I cried, it was like very, very deep. I saw some things that made me happy, and I was like, okay, well, today's emotional. Yesterday was happy and today's emotional. But after the purge, that shit kicked up, and it was the trippiest trip. And then it started thundering and lightning outside. I said, yo, the fuck is going on right now? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I giggled. I felt like I talked the shaman lady's ear off. I was like, yo, tell me to be quiet if I'm talking too much. But it was absolutely amazing. It was the best thing ever. As I hit up my boo thing, told him a whole bunch of wild shit, and he was probably like, oh my goodness, like, you really feel like that? Yes I do. Yes. And so it just turned into the trip, like the trippy that I was expecting from DMT happened after I purged. The first night I didn't purge, and I don't know if I was holding it in because I was anticipating a purge. First night I didn't purge, second night I purged, and then the trip kicked up. So I would advise anybody, if you gotta throw up, let it rip. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. And I'm the type of person, I'm used to the club, back in the day, used to the club scene, used to getting drunk. Used to the club scene, used to getting drunk. And like throwing up from that. And so I don't hold back. If I feel like I gotta throw up, I know it's gonna make me better. You know, the grass is greener on the other side. Like, I make myself do it. I encourage it. You know, some people, they make that process worse by trying to, oh no, I don't want to throw up, and then it becomes violent. When you try to hold it back, just let it rip. It's okay. It's better on the other side, I promise. So Mother Ayahuasca showed me a lot of things. It showed me things that I can incorporate or should be incorporating into my life. Am I doing those things? Yes and no. It showed me myself as a mother. I don't have any children yet in life right now, and it kind of showed me that was the thing that made me cry, you know, and kind of made me laugh. But it scares the fuck out of me. Like, that's not something you could take back. Like, once it starts, it's for life, you know. And so it's just like, how do people do that? People just be out here, you know, creating humans. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, that's a big fucking deal. How do y'all just do that? I gotta think about it. Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Pause. Pause. Let's assess this first. It showed me a lot of things. And I'm very grateful for it. And I'm so grateful to be able to bring this to you. October, y'all. The end of October, $8.50 is all it is. You're not gonna find prices this low for what you're gonna get, and there's multiple things happening. Check out the end of this video. So let's do some shout outs real quick. Let's shout out to the chosen ones, shout out to the star seeds, shout out to the way showers, the light bearers, shout out to the priests and the priestesses, shout out to the gurus, the oracles, and most importantly, shout out to you beautiful, lovely faces. I am Zena Electra signing out with another video. Thank you for tuning in to my Chasing a High series. We're talking about ayahuasca coming up next, you guys. You're going to want to catch this next one. I'm not going to tell you which substance I'm talking about, but it's going to be good. And I got a story time for you. All right? Happy ascension all. Peace.
Have you ever considered an ayahuasca retreat? Well, this October, join us as we gather in the beautiful Smoky Mountains to reunite you lovely souls with Mother Ayahuasca. This retreat is $8.50, and it includes 2 ayahuasca ceremonies, vegan meals, birth chart readings, chakra tunings, and 1 group clinical hypnosis session. A deposit of $222 will hold your spot. Space is limited. Please send all inquiries to zenaelectra88@gmail.com. Look forward to seeing you there.